Hello, my name is Karmatos, and today we're working on a winter lake map. So you can see here I'm already starting to work on the outline of the lake, and I'm fiddling with the colors a bit. And this lake is actually semi-inspired by a lake that I grew up with in my childhood, so you can actually see me carving out a little peninsula there. And as a kid, we used to have a lake behind our house that had a peninsula just like that, and we called it the Finger. Don't ask why, I don't know, but we did. So here I'm making some little cracks in the lake, which took a little bit of fiddling. I was using terrain painting and it just didn't quite look right, but I eventually figured it out. And it was kind of hard to gauge how good it looks because in the program it shows the water is moving, but in the actual picture it doesn't. I'm assuming that's because there's other ways to export the file, which include ways that you can also have the water moving, but in this case that was not the desired effect as the map was meant, or the lake was meant to be frozen. So here I'm adding some trees. I also added a little nest, if you noticed, underneath like a bird's nest underneath the very end of the Finger, underneath that dead tree, and that was actually intended to be sort of I mean, you can interpret it however you like, but actually when the lake we had as kids, it had a goose nest at the base of it, and it was just the funnest thing because they would come up, and I used to, as a kid, I would come up there and I kind of disturbed their nest a bit, honestly. But I mean, I didn't hurt it or anything. I just probably smelled too much like human over there. But they would come over to our lake every year, and it was a lot of fun. I always wonder what happened to that nest when it's winter. Sometimes I'd go check it out, but never was any eggs in the winter, of course. But here I'm just making some debris underneath the lake. I kind of figured that there would be some logs that are kind of halfway under the lake, because like I said, the lake in my childhood, there was, and actually right in the same section it was this little area beside the peninsula that was covered in deadfall. Don't know what, just happened. Here you can see I'm making some snow on top of the lake to sort of reinforce the frozen effect. I'm adding some more, mostly details at this point, fallen leaves, and eventually I think I'll add some more grass. Oh, and here's where I add the cattails. I actually was trying to cover up the weird, how do I even describe it? The weird angle. Like, it's just a weird cutoff where the log meets the water, and it just looks awkward, and I covered that up with cattails. And then you can see I fiddle around a bit with possibly adding a corpse in there, but that doesn't fit the theme. So, and then I continued on to just add some more foliage all over the place. And I think I do end up adding more cattails, and we're getting close to the end of this video, so I would just like to mention that you can buy this map for like $1 on itch.io. I'll have a link down below. And also, if you're interested in having a custom-made map just for you, check out our map commissions on Fiverr. Thank you. Have a good day.